Yo, good morning. How's it going? So a lot's been going on since last time. I say it about 3/4 of the time, but I mean, stuff happens, right? So to kind of quickly like synopsize, to condense this, like I I'm like a really bad wordsmith where like I go to grab a word, just mash my thumb into it. It's like, oh, look, a new word. Ouch! Like it's, but yeah, kind of like sum up stuff. Working again in the automation area of how do you make a product, and some of that played back into again tool and die making. As much as I keep trying to get out of it, it keeps showing up, and that has a few other dependencies in my world or in my current like setup to finish this thing. And you're probably seeing a whole bunch of just random things over here that are somewhat unexplained. I'll explain it at a very high level because one, it would take some time, and two, I mean, some of it is kind of more trade secrety. I'm kind of balancing that edge of like, hey, showing you all some stuff, but not necessarily going into huge details. But I think most of you are probably fine without the huge details. Long story short, I am back into metal forming and milling, which is pretty neat. But I did give myself a case of metal fume fever, which isn't the best for those that are not knowledgeable about that. It's basically metal poisoning. So I was doing something that I didn't. I was doing something I didn't have like my ventilation set up, which is lame. And I ended up paying the price for that. Thankfully, it wasn't like wasn't the worst kind that you can get, but it wasn't a great experience. So learnings were had. It slowed me down a little bit. And kind of changed some of my directions. I did lose time doing some like material science work, which is somewhat related to that particular process. Got some knowledge, but really, all in all, I think I'm going to stay outside of material science for the most part, because there's just too much of a backlog to try to get through that kind of stuff. But I've made some progress in when it comes to tool and die making. Should have something kind of cool to show in this next update. Some of it I got to be careful about what I am or am not showing, because again, like trade secrets are a thing. But at the same time, I think I should be able to slide some of it, and also just kind of neat, so like, why not? Other than that, got some time with one of my cousins, which was cool. Got to build some stuff there. Got some time with friends, which was really nice. I got to go out and get some range time, which I was super excited about. I had pre-existing stock of stuff on hand, so that was kind of fun. And hopefully I have an upcoming meeting / hangout with one of my brothers here in the next couple of weeks, which should be cool, and another friend. So looking forward to those things. But yeah, basically business-wise, continuing to work on automation continues to take a long time. But then again, I'm also one engineer doing like a gazillion things plus business stuff. So, well, it's going to take a second. But all in all, moving along, learn some stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For those of y'all that are watching in real time, the whole like Ukraine thing is kicking off, or has been kicking off for a little bit. And I don't know, I think every person deserves the choice to figure out what they want and what they believe in their life. So I won't tell you like, hey, this is a thing to believe or feel about this, but I will say that I feel very strongly that supporting them, being the Ukrainian people, is both right and just, and that I'm sorry to see suffering inflicted on these people. Again, everyone should figure out what they believe and what's important to them as a person. But it's just kind of where I stand on this particular thing. Either way, I hope that you have a good day. I wish people luck, and I hope people stop dying, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, peace.